Hi, my name is Dennis Siri. I am Executive Director and founder of the New York City Independent Film Festival, Independent in Spirit, International at Heart, and this is the New York City Independent Film Festival Meet the Filmmakers podcast. Join us while we meet this year's filmmakers. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hi, in this episode, we're here with the director from the film Witness. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about you.
Since I was 3 years old, I started acting and acted in 62 films and series. I became interested in filmmaking from the age of 18 and graduated in film directing, then entered the field of filmmaking professionally.
Great. You answered my first two questions. What made you want to be a filmmaker?
As a woman in today's society, I always had concerns that I wanted to narrate them and share with others, I think.
Is it easy to be a filmmaker in Iran, or is it hard?
No, I think it's hard for Iranian filmmaker because we have many limitations, especially for women in Iran, and about the government and blah 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 and other things. But I think it's good. We can stand. We can stand about the situation and keep going.
Good. All right. Are you part of a community of filmmakers? Do you have a lot of filmmakers around you that you work with?
Now, no, but the past, yes. I was working with famous director in Iran, but now I just only work alone. Work a lot. Work alone. Work alone. Sorry.
Okay. So what made you decide to make this film, Witness?
According to my worldview toward the woman and as a about the women, and as a woman, I have always been concerned about making film centered on women. And all of my film also narrated a small part of the life of modern Iranian women in today's Iranian society with all the limitation. And as you see in my film Witness, the main role gets stuck at the crossroad of fear and conscience, and this was the main reason to make this film for me.
Okay. So what was the hardest part of making this movie, and what was the most fun about making this movie?
What was the hardest part of making this movie for me, and I think for all independent filmmaker, is uh, getting the funding to produce the film. And I also faced many challenges to make this film with my own budget. And the most entertaining part of making this film for me was the company and cooperation of my group, who, considering the limited budget and facilities, were by my side, so that I could be made in the best way, I think.
This is a little bit harder of a question because of where you are, but you don't make a lot of money making indie movies. Indie movies are something you make. You're not going to become rich making indie movies. What does success look and sound like to you in the indie film world?
I think for me, the meaning of success in the independent film is when the audience like and connect with your film and also cause thought in the audience mind. I think it's the main meaning of success for me.
So when you said you wanted to be a filmmaker, what did your friends and family say? They say, okay, great, go for it. And they say, no, go get a real job.
No. All the time, my family, actually, especially my family, was always supported and encouraged me and by my side, by my side, and they were they were on the past.
They were so supportive.
And they were so supporting me. Excuse me, I can repeat again. They was always support me and encourage me, and all the time they were by my side, and I think in the difficult time they
were so supportive.
Supported me, yeah.
So suppose your sister said, I want to be a filmmaker like you. What would be your suggestions to her?
I think my advice is challenges are always there for independent filmmakers, but never despair and don't give up. And I think fight for their goals with all
with all difficulties.
With all difficulties. Sorry.
Can I translate?
Yes.
Sorry, because Aida became so sensitive because when she talks about filmmaking, and especially when she started when she was very young at the age of 18, she faced many problems for making and starting making, especially independent movies is very hard for Iranian filmmakers. You know, the low budget, there's no organization, unfortunately, to support the young generation of filmmakers, especially women, as you know, because of the many limitations they have in Iran. As Aida said, for example, when the filmmakers, the young filmmakers comes and ask her for suggestions for example, how they can start, for example, making movies, what they should do. All the time, she says that the challenges are always there. For example, because the problems, the limitation, the low budget, but they must be so they shouldn't give up. They never despair, and they must fight for their goals, and definitely the dreams come true one day. And as Aida faced the problems, and we think that finally she could be successful as a woman filmmakers in Iran.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Your English is very good.
Thank you very much. And she can continue. Thank you so much. If there was any problem, again, I will join you. Thank you.
Okay. All right. We're nearing the end, so it's okay. Thank you. Hi, Ada. I don't really have any other questions. Just anything you want to say?
First of all, thank you so much for having me, and I wish the best for all independent filmmakers, and I hope to see the success day by day, and more organizations and a festival like you support independent filmmaker, especially Iranian women and filmmakers around the world. And I also hope you enjoy watching my film, my last film, Witness.
Okay, great. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much.
All right, bye-bye.